Hey guys, what's up? Now before I start this video, I just want to apologize for my inactivity on the channel recently. Everyday life has gotten in the way and I've been busy with stuff outside of YouTube, and so I haven't been able to upload anything new. But I'm finally back, and was able to go on a shopping spree today, and I got some more finds. Um, and I thought I'd bring them to YouTube I thought I'd bring them to YouTube and show them to you guys, like as what I do best. And also I'd like to say thank you for over 1,000 views on the Wadded Up Monster Truck Tour highlights from that show. Um, that was my first time editing a video using iMovie, and now that I know how to use iMovie and upload it, videos will be better quality from now on. This video will be a tester, um, and for diecasts, and we'll see how things go from there. But with that being said, I'm going to show you all my finds that I got, and they are, boom, right here. These 5 Hot Wheels cars and these 4 Hot Wheels Monster Jam trucks came from a yard sales, came from one yard sale I did today, and that stuff over there is from Walmart. We'll get into the Walmart stuff in a bit, but for now, let's get into the Hot Wheels Monster Jam trucks and the Hot Wheels cars. So I thought maybe we'll take a look at the Monster Jam trucks first. If you're in total, I spent $3 for the 5 Hot Wheels cars and the 4 Monster Jam trucks. I think the first one we'll look at is Captain's Curse, the black Captain's Curse. This truck, I believe, originally came out in 2014, I believe. Or I'm not sure which Captain's Curse this is. I know what year it's from. I think it was 2013, 2014. And that's when they ran the black Captain's Curse. But I believe that this one either came in a singles or from that play set. From the play set. I'll have to double check, but I'm pretty sure that this one came from that Pirate Takedown play set. Unfortunately, it doesn't say 2007 Freestyle Champion. I like the Willie's body on this truck. I think Blacksmith and Captain's Curse were the trucks that ran a Willie's. And now we have Terminal Velocity. But either way, I still do really miss Captain's Curse and Blacksmith when they ran in Monster Jam. In fact, 3 of these Hot Wheels monster trucks I have, I think 2 of them don't run anymore. Captain's Curse being one of them, and then the other one being Team Hot Wheels Firestorm. This is my 3rd Team Hot Wheels Firestorm to ever own. My first one came from my grandmother when I was maybe 7 years old, and then the other one came in the Maximum Destruction Battle play set. But those ones are pretty scuffed up and pretty beaten up, and it was a real shame because I wish I wouldn't have done that, because having a Team Hot Wheels Firestorm as a diecast was one of my favorite trucks. So when I saw this one, I picked it up because it was in really good condition. The only damage I can see is a little paint chip on the teeth there. Oh yeah, and also a paint chip on the spoiler. Spoiler? Yeah, spoiler. Not much to say about Team Hot Wheels Firestorm, except that it ran for quite some time in Monster Jam. I think it first debuted in 2012 and then retired at the start of the 2019 season when they switched over to Spin Master. And we'll look at a Spin Master truck in a second that has a bit of a story behind it. But in the meantime, yeah, there's Team Hot Wheels Firestorm. Pretty cool. I also love the yellow rims on it too. Next up is almost said Pouncer. It's Prowler. I believe this truck still runs, but I believe it runs on the independent circuit now. And this Prowler is actually very special because it's an X-ray series body. So that means you could see through the cab, and you can also take the body off. You have to be careful not to break it. There we go. I almost said Pouncer because I also had a Pouncer. And also that one was a tilt top. Body can come all the way off. And another interesting story is I had a Medusa that was a X-ray series, but the body went missing, and all that's left is the beat up chassis. So that's why. So it's good to have a new chrome chassis and a new truck. A new X-ray series body. So yeah, there's Prowler. And then the last Hot Wheels Monster Jam truck we're going to look at is Max D. This is actually a really neat Max D because when the original one came out in 2013 for the 10th anniversary of Max D, there were multiple complaints saying that there were no spikes on it, and then the face should have been a 3D face. But then in 2017 they came out with they finally fixed the problem. So you got a 3D face and the spikes. And I actually had the original one that came out, but one of my brother's friends accidentally stepped on it and bent the axle, and I was really bummed about that. But now I have this one. So most of these monster trucks I bought were basically replacements for trucks that I had previously owned. In fact, I did buy a black Captain's Curse new in the store many years ago, except that it was a orange, it had an orange roll cage. So these are kind of replacement trucks. The only paint chip I can see on it is a chip by the headlight. But other than that, all these trucks are in really good condition. And considering the fact that they were kids who owned these, so all credit to the kids for not beating these up like I did. It says 11-time world champion, but that should be incorrect. It should say 14-time world champion. But what are you going to do? Also, while we're here, since I have the Max D, if you are a monster truck fan, you will know that during the Max D Encores, they always had the dump trucks where they'd have a articulating dump truck come out and dump the truck onto the track for the encore, and it was a pretty cool spectacle. And I thought we could take the Ertl dump truck, the Ertl John Deere dump truck I have, and stick it on the back. And before I did this video, I saw if it worked, and believe me, it does. It's all about lining up the truck right, and there you go. You can recreate the Max D Encores if you have one of these trucks, can we dump it? Let's see. Nah, you get the idea. Anyway, so yeah, you could probably put it up as a display, but it's cool that you can put a truck up there, and it even looks in a, it even kind of, the scaling is a little big for the dump truck, but you get the idea with the sticking it on the back of the truck. And let's do another one. Let's see if we can land it this time. Make sure it's lined up. Front flip, but whatever, you get the idea. I think it's just all about practicing and dumping the truck out. But yeah, that's that. Those were the Monster Jam trucks. And now we'll get into the Hot Wheels cars. So I've got 5 of them. The first one we have is actually 2. I bought 2 off-track. 2 off-tracks. And they're both plastic bodies. This one, I believe, came in a play set. It was that T-Rex takedown, I think it was. That one Hot Wheels set. Yeah, this truck came in that play set. And then this one, I think, was a single release, but it is also a plastic body. This one, the orange and white one, definitely weighs more than the red one. But yeah, so I got 2 off-roads. That's the name of the truck. And let me know in the comments, which one do you prefer, the red one or the white one? Then I also got a stock car, and it also plastic body, and it literally says stalker on the back of it. So I said stock car, but stalker, same thing, tomato, tomato. But it is also a plastic body, and it's not really based off of a NASCAR. I mean, it kind of is, but there's no like sponsors on it. Either way, still a neat piece. I just bought it just because it looked cool. I only bought the cars that caught my attention. You see, at this sale, there were so many fantasy car castings and very little like real car castings. So I only grabbed the ones that interest me. Now these were the only 2 classic cars that caught my attention. We have a Mustang GT, 2010 to be exact, 2010 Mustang GT in purple, and then a 1970 Gran Torino. The Gran Torino is kind of a low car because it is a real car, but Hot Wheels added their makeovers to it because you know what Hot Wheels does with their cars. But I still grabbed it just because it was a real car. And same with the Mustang. Here's a look at the Mustang. I don't know about you, but maybe the wheels in the back should be a little thicker. Well, that could just be my personal preference. I don't know what you guys think. But yeah, so from that one yard sale, I got 5 Hot Wheels cars and 4 monster trucks for just $3. Not a bad deal, I'd have to say. And not a bad deal, and I think some nice pieces to add to the collection. I'm looking forward to adding the Mustang to the collection. And yeah, you can also do this. Just have fun with it. All right, now that we got the yard sale finds out of the way, let's talk about the Walmart finds, shall we? Alrighty, let's dive into the Walmart finds, shall we? First thing up is we'll take a look at the cars first. I've got 2 Matchbox cars and a Hot Wheels car, but the Hot Wheels one is actually one that I already have, but we'll take a look at it in a second. The first one we'll look at is this fire truck. I picked this one because it was one of these old-fashioned, older fire trucks, and I like older stuff like these fire trucks, so I thought, hey, that'd be pretty cool to add to the collection. MBX Fire Dasher, 1 of 46. 46 of 100. It kind of reminds me of another fire truck I have, and let me pull it out right now. It's not the exact same truck, but this was like a fire truck I got like 2 years ago, and here was one, and here's the new one. It's not like I'm replacing this, but it's just this. You can see how cooler this truck looks compared to this truck. So yeah, that was the MBX Fire Dasher. I wish I could say more about it, other than the fact it's an older fire truck. But yeah, that's that. Now the next one up we can talk a little bit more about. It is the Polaris licensed excuse me guys, I can't find my words. Polarized razor. Sorry if I butchered that, but I got this was the last one I saw in the store as far as I knew, and these things are actually flying off the shelves. People want these. So I was happy to snatch one up before it was too late. This is 39 out of 100. I remember watching Plowbender Studios. You can look him up on YouTube. He does amazing diecast videos. And he talked about this one and how many people were grabbing multiple ones of these because it's licensed by the company that makes the real thing, but it may be a valuable one in the future, so that's why they're probably flying off the shelves quickly. One thing I bought from Walmart is definitely a peg warmer, and we'll get to why in a second. But yeah, I like it. It's really cool, and I like the design of it, and the card art is really beautiful. I like the background with the volcano, and the fire truck had a cool background too. It actually had the same one with the volcano. And the next thing up is the only Hot Wheels thing I bought from Walmart on card. But the thing is, I got another carbonator. And this one is pretty neat. It is an Earth Day 2022. And you can see right there, Hot Wheels Earth Day 2022. And the reason why I bought this one, it's because of the other one I have. You may remember last year I bought one from a garage sale, and it's been sitting up on my shelf ever since. I always had the thought of, if I find another one that's in a better card, I'll buy it so I can take this one out. And so that's what I'm gonna do. This one will stay in the card, and this one will be taken out. And let's rip it open. Oh wow, that thing is loud. I wish I had a drink with me. I could demonstrate how it opens, but there's enough demos on YouTube. But yeah, finally got it out of the box. So now I have this one that my family could use, and I also have, and then this one will stay in its box. It's gonna go up on the wall. So yeah, that was the carbonator. Let me just clear off all the stuff the thing I ripped up. And there's a closer look at the one I opened up. They come in many colors, but they both are transparent. Different wheels, different colors, but still the same. It's still the same idea. It's a bottle opener. All right, now that we got that out of the way, throw this out. The next thing I think we'll take a look at is the thing I was talking about being a peg warmer, because I got the Monster Jam Spin Master Series 21 El Toro Loco, and this thing is a peg warmer. The reason why, it's because this is probably one of the biggest letdowns from Spin Master yet. If you watch Monster Jam OCD's video on him reviewing Series 21, the El Toro Loco was not what we were intending. We were supposed to get something like this with the old tires that had no BKT printing on it and a front engine. But look what we got. We got BKTs on it, and it comes with the front engine, but it's just a regular El Toro Loco with just the it's literally just a regular El Toro Loco body. Like, the horns are good, but the body, the horns, okay, sorry about that. But this thing is a pretty disappointing for Spin Master. And the only reason I bought it, it's because just for that purpose. It's so bad, it's good. It'll probably be something. This isn't 100% guaranteed, but I'm thinking about going to Monster Jam World Finals in Nashville next summer, and maybe I could get this signed by a driver, any El Toro Loco driver. I wish Chuck Warner was still driving, because he drove a front engine El Toro Loco, and this would have been good. This probably would have been perfect for a Chuck Warner El Toro Loco. But it's not. It's supposed to be the classic El Toro Loco, but it's a big letdown. We're supposed to get that. We got this. But yeah, that's that. It's gonna go up on my wall. Just for that purpose. And I think I said it already, but there were so many of these on this shelf. They were just peg warmers, so I bought one. Not much use for them at all. So yeah, that was the disappointing. There's the disappointing Spin Master El Toro Loco. This thing's probably becoming the butt of jokes now. But one thing that won't be the butt of jokes is this beauty right here. This is a 1959 GMC sales and service truck. It's one of these ones that come in a display case, and they're made by M2 Machines. And oh, the name's on there. It's a 1959 GMC fleet optation truck. I really got to work on my reading. Yeah, so not much else to say, so we'll get into it right now. Got me some scissors. Oh, give me a second, guys. All right, just cut the tape, and here it comes. It's held on to the bottom with some screws, but there it is. I've always wanted a diecast like this, so I was happy to finally pick one up. The hood opens on it, and that is a really well detailed engine. And the doors open too. I need a pencil. I'm going to use the end of a pen cap. There we go, the door's open on it. And we'll open the driver's side door. Yeah. Beautiful piece. Oh, and does it? Looks like the cover comes off, but I won't remove it just because I don't want to break anything. But yeah, that is a really beautiful piece. Definitely recommend picking one of these up. They're pretty cheap, and they're a nice piece to stand out in your collection. The only problem is there's some black dust all over it, so I kind of have to clean that up a bit. There's the box if you want to take a better look at it. So that's pretty cool. Like I said, I recommend picking up one of these if you can. There's a lot of small detail that is so beautiful on here, like the engine and the gas cap. Let me know in the comments if I should remove it from the base or not. Alright, well, that's going to conclude this video. Whoops. That's going to conclude this video. I hope you all enjoyed it very much. Let me do my good old everything in the shot. I hope you all enjoyed my finds I got, and I enjoyed putting them on YouTube. Let me know in the comments which was your favorite, and hope you all have a great day. It was nice to come back after some time away from diecast videos, and it was good to get something uploaded. It was fun uploading the non-diecast related stuff, but I really wanted to get back to diecast stuff at the same time. But yeah, that's that. Hope you guys have a great weekend, and God bless. Take care. and hope you have an enjoyable summer. Enjoy the rest of your summer while you can. Bye, guys.